Hi everyone, this is Steven.
And I'm Angela.
And this is the StevAngela Show.
Welcome back. If you guys followed us last weekend, we started the show to bring you love and relationships and all the juiciness about just living life with a quadriplegic and an able-bodied. And so everyone was wondering how we met. That was last weekend. And so today we're going to talk about when we moved in with each other.
Exactly.
And it's not always easy when you move in with someone that you fall in love with. Sometimes it flows and sometimes it doesn't always flow. Right?
No, exactly. I mean, when a normal couple decides to live together, all the things comes up. You know, all the possible, problems because
everybody's different.
Everyone is different. Everyone is accustomed to a certain way of doing things in the house. Other people are like dirtier or cleaner than others. So exactly, you pointed like
you're the neat freak. I didn't say you're dirty. So everybody has their idiosyncrasies, right? And everybody does things. And so it's one thing to be a person because nobody's going to be perfect and everybody's different. So you might get in a relationship where you get along and things just work out and things flow and you have the same habits and bad habits. But then you might get with someone where you don't have the same habits or you do things differently. So one thing we can tell you is that when we first got together, when Steven moved in, it wasn't very easy because first off, the quadriplegic lifestyle is not easy at all. And in the sense of I always have nurses around. There's always people around. And that was something.
Or sometimes there is no nurse at all and you have to help. Exactly. Like for exactly in her case especially, sometimes she doesn't have care. So even today, still today, she doesn't have any care in the afternoon. Something that we're fighting for. So nobody's around, of course. Who has to help me? So I have to help her going to the bathroom. I have to use the catheterization method. And otherwise, she doesn't have any help. And that's a problem for us. With nurses all around the house is another thing, of course. Nurse in the morning, nurse in the afternoon sometimes, nurse at night. So you have to be like accustomed, understand there are going to be other people around the house.
Always around. So there's only little bits and sections of being alone and enjoying the quiet time together. And so you have to take advantage of it. But when we first moved in with each other, as of neatness and stuff like that, Steven is a neat freak. And he likes his ducks all lined up in a row.
I wouldn't say myself like a neat freak. I would say that other people are very dirty. I'm actually normal. I'm a normal way of doing things.
Not normal, baby. When I brush my hair, you go in with the vacuum cleaner right away and start vacuuming.
No, right away, because exactly. Every morning she brushes her hair on the ground, it becomes like a hairstylist shop.
No,
or like a wig
like
shop,
a hairstylist shop,
full of hair.
It's not
if you don't do anything at all, like a good carpet is gonna cover the floor of your bathroom.
It's not. But anyways, I will have to say though, when I was walking before my accident, I was a bit of a neat freak as well because I used to have a comb hiding underneath this like statue. And when someone would walk over the carpet and mess up the fringes, I'd wait for a while, grab the comb, and start combing the fringes all straight and everything all over again. And so, like I said, we have our little idiosyncrasies that we've learned to get accustomed to. It's all about compromising. It's all about patience. And so the one thing you have to know and to understand is when you move in with someone, it's not always going to be easy. And when you love someone, you just have to be a little bit more patient and just hang in there and just love them for everything, right?
Yeah, of course.
So how about the bed? Do you remember the bed?
The bed, we have to do like halfway. My way is tucked in, her way it's up in the bed. Because she doesn't like the covers, the blankets, whatever, the sheets tucked in. Underneath the mattress.
And you like to be a
so
burrito.
We have just to divide it.
And he likes to be a tight burrito.
I like to be a burrito in my situation.
Like snuggled and tight, like with his blanket.
Instead, she likes to be like a mess, all
Not
colors everywhere.
Well, let me explain. Let me explain.
It's like a bush.
But let me explain now.
Nothing has a sense. So we gotta divide the bed. Divide it. Not because we don't use like 2 blankets or 2 mattresses, but just we put my side tucked in, her side out. And, like these little things. For example, exactly, I gotta clean the bathroom floor every day. Otherwise, I told you, it becomes
Maybe let me
a
tell them
carpet
about
every
the bed.
time.
Let me tell them about the bed. So basically the bed thing. If I was not a quadriplegic, I wouldn't have this hypersensitivity with my feet and with my body. So when things touch my body, like a blanket or the texture of a blanket, my body reacts. And if you guys remember from Push Girls, Mia is the same way. She too, I found out that she can't have her covers tucked because if her feet are like pulled down, you have to remember we can't move our feet to like adjust or move or shift. So our feet are like being pushed down. So after a while you'll start spasming and then you get the like shakes and everything, and so that's not fun because then what happens? And I have to wake you up
Yeah,
to fix my spasms.
it happens all the nights.
Every night I have spasms.
All the nights is
What
between
happens?
2 and 5, 6 waking ups for her.
To straighten my legs.
Because I have to fix her legs, because I have to reposition her, something is wrong, blah blah blah. It's like having a baby. It's like having like an infant at all times, like full time. You're
But
gonna
then
wake up
there are those rare
every
nights,
single night.
rare nights that you don't have to, because I've learned now that Stephen went away for a bit, went to Italy to visit family, and I was here alone, and so I didn't have anybody to fix my leg in the middle of the night, my legs. And so I spasm, my legs shifted, they go to the side, and I stay twisted for like a good 3 to sometimes 5 hours. And I just started getting used to it and just started moving my body and inching and trying to shift to the side because I'm not able to turn on my side or sit up or any of that because I am paralyzed from the neck down. So now my pain tolerance is higher in a sense that I can stay like that for a while. So I'll just wake up, I'll go on my phone, and I'll let him sleep for a bit, and I'll wait for him to wake up about 6 or 7 to go to the bathroom, and then I'll ask him to fix my leg. So again, it's about meeting someone halfway just so that you don't drive the other person crazy, and then you just make things work.
Yeah.
Right?
I mean, of course, we have our things, of course, to make things work. And I mean, with a quadriplegic in this sense, it's all about that during the daytime, nighttime, during the whole like daily schedule. From the nighttime that we have these things in the bed, from the daytime when you have like to fix or help fixing her foods, because of course, same thing, she cannot do almost anything by herself.
No.
So as a partner of life, you gotta help almost on anything. You gotta understand, you gotta learn how to help. Like exactly the first months that
Does that bother you?
we
babe?
were no, of course not.
Have you, when you first started dating me and you first moved in, was it easy for you to do these things?
No, it was not. It's not the thing of easy or hard. It was just a new thing. Of course, it's not an easy life. It's not an easy life at all. I understand that, and I know, and I'm aware of that, and I will always say that other men, probably 99% of the men in the world in my clothes wouldn't last 2 days in a row. No way. It's easy to date like a beautiful girl and whatever, and doing nothing all day long. But this is like a full-time job. It's like a full-time thing that you have to be
But
like
there are
very
also,
committed to
That's
these
like
things.
being like a Mr. Mom, like for single fathers out there that have babies.
Yeah, exactly.
Or have
Same thing.
2 to 3 kids and they're taking care of them.
That they have a baby forever, like that never grows exactly. So you wake up at night, you have to fix the foods in the morning, you have to clean, you have to help her to the bathroom, help her prepare to the bowel program, anything. I mean, anything you can do, anything you can help, everything is appreciated, of course, because you gotta be hands and feet, you gotta be body for someone who doesn't.
All right, so we basically are talking about when you compromise and when you move in with someone, and everybody has their way of doing things. So I'm basically asking my bambino, is it always difficult? Are there any great moments?
No,
Do you-
great moments, it's every day is a great moment. The
Do
great
you-
moment is the joy that especially she gives you when you do all these things. When you actually help every single day, when you're there for her. I mean, the way she is, that's why I'm in love with her, because she's like a bubble of joy. I mean, I couldn't be with her if she was, I don't know, depressed or like down or always like negative. She's completely the opposite. So it lightened up like a lot doing these things every single day.
But I also tell him, like, no, baby, you don't have to do it. My nurse can do it. Just wait for my nurse. My nurse will do it. And you still want to do it.
Yeah, of course, of course. Because I know that you need help and I'm there, right there. Of course, if I'm elsewhere working or doing stuff, of course I cannot help. You gotta wait for the
So
nurses.
can I share that there was a time in the beginning, because there's one thing about me that I had learned. For those of you who don't know, I'm a little bit older than Steven. I'm 13 years older than him, so I'm 42, and you are 29. And so I learned in our relationship in the beginning that I was a bit set in my ways, in a sense of I'm a very independent, strong woman, that even though I'm a quadriplegic, I have been in relationships and I have a certain, let's just say that I'm not afraid to be alone, in a sense of just being on my own and doing things. And it sounds crazy because yes, I am a quadriplegic and I do rely on others to help me and to do things. But in the beginning, when I was with Steven, I just wanted everything perfect right away. And I was almost easy to just give up and be just like, okay, let's just move on, next. And the one thing about him is he was very patient, and we had our ups and downs for a little bit, and we actually broke it off in the beginning for a bit. And when Steven came back to talk to me, you shared that being without me, it was kind of like you feel that you found a purpose, or you found like this feeling that he could give back somehow to someone, that he had learned that. Am I saying what
No,
you said, or am I just...
It's true, exactly. That you light up my days, exactly. It's everything that I do for you is like beautiful because I like to make you happy. Your joy is my happiness.
You know that
That's
I'm a
the
very,
thing.
you know that I'm a very selfless individual. That I'm easy to just push people away.
Yeah.
And just say, just go out there, find an able-bodied woman, let a woman
Of
spoil
course,
you.
but if you're on the other side, you're thankful and you're grateful for something, you're not gonna leave a person like this.
So there you have it. So wheelchair or not, it boils down to being with a person and understanding who they are, and being patient with them and loving them unconditionally. And as long as you can be patient and love unconditionally, it can happen and it can work. Would you agree, baby?
Yeah, definitely.
We definitely can tell you that. So we're not sugarcoating anything. And if you guys haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe and follow us. We're on Instagram and all over social media. I'll leave the names there. And if you guys have any questions, anything you want to ask us about, we will answer them. And what else would you like to add, baby?
Nothing, yeah. I mean, ask a lot of questions, guys. Come on, we're waiting for your questions. Don't let us talk like this.
And I don't know if you guys saw the last video, but in the last video, the Dragon Ball shirt. So what's in this video?
Oh, what is this? Come on. Answer me.
Oh my gosh.
Who are these 5 characters? 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Answer me right now. Let me see
Who are they, babe?
how good you guys are.
Goku? Gohan?
No, already wrong.
Wait, Goku? Not Goku? The little one is Goku, right? And then, not Gohan, what's his name? Say it!
I'll give you a little hint. This is Goku.
Goku?
Goku.
Goku.
Goku, and Goku.
Really?
Yeah, see? She doesn't know. She's still
No, I watched it a long time ago.
I gotta
again.
educate her.
I watched that when I was 17. You were, what, 3
Kenzo.
years old? 4 years old? Kenzo there! You guys want to see Kenzo? Kenzo got his haircut today. He's napping as we're recording this. And so here's Kenzo Bear. We said he's always going to be in the video. Say hi, baby. Oh, you're sleepy. Kenzo's tired. He's sleeping. He was at the groomers.
He's gonna yawn now.
So thank you for following us, you guys. And if there's any questions that you want us to share, please feel free to comment down below. And thank you for watching our show. And thank you for following. And you guys, just don't give up on love and continue believing in love, and be patient in your relationships. Make sure you communicate, be open, and don't give up. All right? So you guys take it easy, enjoy, And we'll see you guys next weekend.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Ciao.